Hello and a warm welcome to HW News Network, your one-stop show, truth be told, for some engaging and thought-provoking conversations. Trinamool Congress has alleged just about 4 or 5 days ago that the Election Commission of India was allowing voter fraud in West Bengal, where elections are due next year. And they claimed that the non residents were being brought from other states to cast votes using identical epic numbers, epic as in the electors' photo identity card numbers. And during a press conference last week, Trinamool Congress Rajya Sabha MP Derek O'Brien called it an epic scam and said that the issue was first exposed by party chairperson Mamta Banerjee. And what he actually said was that the voters will not be allowed to vote and their votes will be cast by people with identical epic numbers. And these people will be sneaked in from other states. He also said that the Election Commission made an error. They admitted an error, but they had not accepted it. In fact, they challenged the Election Commission to clean up the electoral roll numbers within 100 days, or else they'll keep on exposing the Election Commission with some documents or the other. Then Sagrika Ghosh and Saket Gokhale and several other leaders from Trinamool Congress, they came out with the Election Commission's handbook, which said that they cannot have identical epic numbers. But here, the story is a little different. So we'll try and understand as to what this epic scam is. Is it really a scam? Can the non-resident voters be brought in, can be sneaked into other states like West Bengal? And has this become a universal pattern? Joining us this evening is Dr. Pyare Lal Garg, who is an academician and also the election data scientist, I call him. Thank you so much, Dr. Garg, for joining on HW. And it's always a pleasure having you on the program, especially on topics like these. I would really like to understand from you, what is this epic scam? Is it really a scam, what we call epic, that is the elector's photo identity card?
Thank you, Nilu. First of all, I must say, and have no hesitation in saying, that it is a scam. Why? It is very easy to make a statement, a sweeping statement, that it is a scam. So we should have some reason behind it. When I find the reason, it is a specific, individualized number allotted to each voter in the country by the Election Commission of India. Because under Constitution of India, it is the duty of the Election Commission, it is the right of the ECI, Election Commission of India, to prepare the voter list, electoral list, and to make it public. So whosoever he gets the help, whosoever employees are involved, is not our concern. Our concern is ECI. Now, because it is a unique number. Just like a unique number, I have my PPO, pension payment order. Now, that pension payment order also has this type of alphanumerical numbers, because alphanumerical numbers indicate, alphabets indicate some state, some district, some location, some physical location, and similarly the numbers. And this is a system all over the world and even in India, and the unique number cannot be intermingled with the other. Here it is being done. It is not only that I say, it is the data of the Election Commission, it is the dictum of the Election Commission, the instructions of the Election Commission, the claims of the ECI, that the epic number is a unique identity number of each elector individually. Now, if the two epic numbers mingle up, I can understand, say, 0.0001% some error may have occurred. It may be a typographical error, it may be a human error. But if it is continuously happening, it is happening at a larger scale, it is happening with certain particular states, and the numbers are transported from one state to the other state, and the states have a different character, political power. So when we see the political power structure, the continuity of the transfer of the epic number from one state to the other and from one city to the other city, it means it is not a typographical mistake. It is not a human error. It is not an error that has creeped into the system, because this type of error cannot creep in, even by a malware. So this is a scam done intentionally. Now, only to explain it, they are trying to say no, two states, the numbers can differ, the vehicles number, the numbers of so many other things do not. So here, that way the account number should also be mixed up. We have so many banks are there, so many accounts, much more than the voter number. Still, they don't mix up. So it is not. We can transfer. I can transfer my money from here to anywhere straight away, and there is no mixing up. There is no problem that way, unless until there is a glitch in the net system. So it is an intentional one. Whatever the Trinamool Congress is saying, I listened to him. He said, I give credit because they have at least partially accepted it. It is only an alibi by the ECI to say, yes, it can happen. I have been the registrar of a medical university where the entrance test and everything has been happening. I have been the dean of the medical faculty of Punjab University. Now, I cannot say that there can be same candidate will have two different candidates will have same roll number, or same candidate will have two different roll numbers. It is a unique number.
Right.
So the unique number cannot be. Okay, on typography somewhere some error can creep in. But if it is a continuously, if hundreds of students are getting the same marks, there is a scam. So here in EPIC, I say electronic photo identity card. It is a scam. How do I say? I have got the copies which even other channels have shown and all that. So many voters from Haryana going to West Bengal. How is it possible? How is it possible that the voter from Haryana has gone to get registered in the voter list of Bengal? It is not possible at all in any manner. Even by any dint of imagination, it cannot happen. If it is happening and the ECI is not bothering, ECI is just trying to brush aside the matter or put it under the carpet. The garbage is being put under the carpet. It is a garbage. I say it is a garbage. But it is put under the carpet just by these words. Now, when I see this cannot happen, there are other reasons also. Why do I say that it cannot happen without connivance? The ECI went into the ECI never objected that we have a lot of work. We cannot do it that every 3 months we register the electors. And this will unnecessarily increase our work. How will we regulate it?
No, but what I want to understand from you, Dr. Garg, is that if they are transporting these numbers from one state to the other, and if they cannot do it with a malware, as you have said, so are they doing it physically? Are they doing it online? Is there a way to detect this scam? And you called it out a scam in clear terms. So how does one detect this scam? That's an important thing. And what can the political parties do to ensure that this doesn't get replicated in other states?
Now, they have already. First thing is, I will explain how they expose it, but they have already exposed. Trinamool Congress has done a lot of labor. I will say I must congratulate them on this also. They have done it. They have exposed it. Now, how do we expose it? Say it is not Trinamool Congress. Say I'm sitting in Chandigarh, I'm sitting in Punjab, say Haryana, say UP or Uttarakhand or Himachal or say down south, Tamil Nadu. If we want to see, one is the epic number is there, the voter's name, sex, address, age. Now there is some candidate whose name is same, age is same. How is it possible? It is not possible that way. Everything cannot happen. Why do I say? When we see that there can be a tie after three, uh, you can say segregation, tie does not occur. One is we say the age, the marks in a particular subject. Then we say the marks, total marks in a examination. Then we say the age. Till today, lakhs of students I have crossed through for these who have the equal marks in the examination, entrance test, how to serialize them in the merit list who have the same marks. Somebody has to come up and down. So I have never found this type of thing. So this is a practical experience also. This is a theoretical experience also, that there are certain probabilities. In statistics, we say there are probabilities. No, these things cannot happen with the probabilities also. How to detect it? Now the question is, because it is a unique number, now you give the same number. First, you should be always, being a medical student, I always teach my students, the things which you do not have in your mind, your eyes cannot see, your ears cannot listen, your nose cannot smell, your tongue cannot taste, your skin cannot feel. So we should have in our mind why did this issue creep up in our mind? You see in Haryana, at night on 7th of night, at 6:45 p.m., ECI increases, hikes the votes by 2.24, something like that. By that, I have calculated, I have prepared a table. 26 seats are won, extra seats are won by only by this manipulation. 12 hours before the counting. 26 seats extra, 24 to BJP, 2 to Inado. Have gone. Then I analyze the results of Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, when I say this is increasing, then I analyze the results of Delhi also. I analyze the results of Jharkhand also. Analyze the results of J&K also. I analyze the of all phases of 7 phases of this Lok Sabha also. When I find these discrepancies have a pattern. Now, in statistical analysis, we say if you find a pattern, it is not a natural error. It is not a human error. Because a human error never occurs in
You
pattern.
found this pattern in all these states you have named, Jharkhand,
Yes.
Maharashtra, Haryana, and
Yes.
they're adopting the same pattern. So,
Yes.
which means, from what you're saying, it's very clear that BJP has adopted, or rather, BJP in connivance with the Election Commission has adopted this model to rig the elections, and it almost looks like a universal pattern being adopted in all the states.
Yes. Definitely. Now, 2, 3 lines, because I don't want to lengthen it by details. 2, 3 things. Wherever they have increased hiked the votes, I will come to know what is the role of this APEC in that, whatever I'm saying. Wherever they have been able to hike the votes, or they have hiked, able or knowingly or unknowingly, by omission or by commission, the results are in favor of BJP. Wherever they have not done it, they are against the NDA or BJP. In UP, there are 7 phases. In 2 phases, they did it, where they got 10 seats out of 16. In next 5 phases, they did not do it. Reasons are best known now, Jogi and all that issue. They could get only 26 seats out of 64. In Andhra, they did it. They got 21 seats out of 25. And the rigging, the rise was more than 12%, 12.5 or 8. In Odisha, they did it. Odisha Assembly as well as 12.53, something like that. And they got all the seats, 20 out of 21, 20 seats. See, Patnaik had to boost. So here we see Naveen Patnaik lost even the assembly. In Tamil Nadu, they did it, and their vote share from 6% went up to 12.53%. In Chandigarh, they did it. The margin of loss, winning margin of Mr. Tiwari came down to 2,500 only, because they increased 5 point something 69%. The Chandigarh type of area where there are only 5 lakh votes, 4.5 lakh votes. This cannot happen. So this is happening in assembly. This is happening in all assemblies I am seeing. Wherever they have not done it, second point there I see.
But if
That
this
the
is the
number.
universal question, allow me to interrupt you, Dr. Garg,
Yes.
but look at the Lok Sabha elections. And I want to talk specifically about UP, where BJP did not do well in constituencies like Ayodhya, for that matter. And this time, had done very badly in UP Lok Sabha elections, during the Lok Sabha elections. What happened there? That time, weren't they aware of this epic scam? Couldn't they do this epic scam during the Lok Sabha elections? What happened there when BJP
No,
seats
no,
came
no.
down?
They knew it about this scam. The man telling you they could not do it. They did it in the first 2 phases. Out of 16 seats which were contested by 8 each, in the first 2 phases, they got 10. I'm not talking about one individual states. In the next 5 phases, they could not hike the votes. This epic scam is used for hiking the votes. They could not
Right.
hike the votes from 0.1%, 0. Maximum was 0.34. Even in 0.5% they could not hike. So they lost. Wherever they hiked by 12%, by 7%, by 8%, they got. Now, how do they hike? How does this epic scam help them? Now, the voters from, say, Assam or, say, Uttarakhand have been transported into UP, epic number and all that in the voter list by this type of scam. Now, the UP, the Uttarakhand voter or the Himachal voter or Haryana voters are not going to go there and exercise their right to franchise. They are not going to poll the vote. Now, the poll percentage shown has increased, and the foreigner got recently a senior IAS officer who has been conducting elections. He had given a piece where it is Devashyamji. Some officers told 17A was already signed in the morning. They got the blank paper signed. The whole of the bureaucracy is, I will say, porous now. That way, as far as the impartiality and fairness of the election is concerned, they do the manipulation just by polling. And we have seen, you people in media have shown, a person is saying, even in Delhi, he says, "Hum to ji 4 vote dale." I have posted. And there is a young boy who has the courage to take a clips, photographs on his mobile. How is it allowed? Even the cameraman who is supposed to record the polling is not allowed in the polling booth. No photograph can be taken of the polling booth unless until there is a dispute and all that. But he is taking. Who is allowing him? Second, the machine is to be activated every time. If I cast my vote, second vote when comes, the PO, presiding officer, will activate the machine. Now, how has it been activated time and again? He's casting 4, 5, 6 votes. So everybody is straightway saying now, their people are so bold to say, okay, we are doing it. It is not a scam between the ECI and a few important persons of BJP or NDA. Now it is a scam known to the public and accepted by their BJP. We will win. We will do it. So that part. Now I have another better. A Congress person in the morning in Haryana wrote down, sent messages to his leaders that look here, these are the seats will be won by at this margin. How do they know? Congress person told because they have settled. Nab Singh Saini settled, everything is settled, we will win 48. We will win comfortable majority, but not the 48 exact number, but around. So they never got 48. Never. Even in the heydays.
Stay ahead with our cutting edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.